The end of the month results on the screen for yesterday, the end of August. Michael, you didn't put the total points, please, if you can. So a little bit of a rough night, you can see. Let's see. Jackie had a question, the same question she asked about 3 weeks ago. Why did the software not stop? This is the session software, which is in sim mode, and the software does not stop in sim mode because there's no reason to stop in sim mode. When you're live, it stops right on the number. Does that make sense? So if it stopped, if sim mode stopped, excuse me, we wouldn't have a screen to show you because the software turns off. So that's why we run sim mode in session as opposed to live. Here's our totals. ATBOS ended up with 5775. THG ended with 5350 for a net total of 111.25 points. Okay. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Paul. Michael is new. Michael won't even try to say the last name, from Africa. Well, I think you might be our first visitor from Africa. Let's see, Calvin. First of all, if you're brand new, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the center of the screen at the top where it says everyone. You want to click on that, and then you want to press hide everyone. It makes the charts larger on your screen so that you can see it a little bit better. And then if you have questions, you want to type them in the chat box, just like they're already flowing already. Let's see, I'm down to Calvin. I've been joining these meetings for 4 days now, and I'm very interested in purchasing the software. Well, you need to contact the person who invited you to the session. To do that, I have a couple questions. Why is this software not receiving more publicity if there's such a high return rate? Because we don't advertise, it's all word of mouth. Has this software run into fraudulent activity before? I don't understand that question at all. Fraudulent activity? What is causing such a high return rate? It's the brilliant programming of the software and development of the software and the strategies that are in the software that were created and programmed by myself and the owner of the company, Brian. And how is the track record of this company over 5 years? Well, Calvin, it's right on the left. Well over 5 years of results are on the left-hand side, spreadsheet month for month, going back to 2016. So there's the 5 years of results you're asking for. And we've got hundreds of customers, hundreds. And there's no audio. Can't help you with that. That would be your computer. Can you folks hear me? Michael, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? It looks like you can hear me. Yeah, there you go. So we just ended another month. So you can see that we're 59 months. 59 months recorded. And we have an over 80% success ratio, based on end of the month numbers, which is phenomenal in this business. If you were over 55%, you would be successful. And here we are over 80%. And this month was, we needed a good month. We've been struggling. We started out January very good. Actually, the first half of January was really good. The second half was rough, but we managed to escape that month with 46 3/4 points. And then we've been in this streak up until August. We've been in this streak where it's win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. And we ended up slightly on the negative end a couple of months in a row, which is the first time it's ever happened, but it's a very small loss. It's not a big giant loss because we're in reduced risk, number one, and the numbers are very small. So the actual points are half of what's showing on screen because of reduced risk. So so even July, where we lost 3 points, that's really 1.5 points. I mean, it's not much to lose. So I would sign out. If I was Michael, I would sign out and sign back in. And maybe that'll fix the microphone issue, the sound issue he's having. But there you go. There's the end of the month. Phenomenal for both strategies, both systems, upper chart, lower chart. We did what we always do. The screen doesn't look great today, but we took a measurement last night. The measurement was 1275. If it's over 12, it's BOS. If it's under 12, if it's 12 or under, it's AT. So BOS was a strategy, and we came within 2 ticks of winning the second and third trade, but it turned around on us just before we would have captured that profit. We ended up going 0 for 4, but again, daily loss limit is set at 9 points. So that's the reason for our success, is the fact that we limit losing. The wins come. The wins come. We take whatever we get. But on the losing side, we control that. We stop it when it reaches a certain point. Just like on a single trade on the upper chart, we can only lose 3 points on each trade, maximum, with a profit of 4.5. So you can see our reward is always bigger. Our reward is always bigger than our potential loss. And on the lower chart, it's 4.5 points of loss with a 9-point profit. Again, our potential reward is way bigger than our potential loss. So there's where our success is limiting the losses, on top of the fact that the software is brilliantly put together and programmed by the owner of the company. So it's simple math, Calvin. We trade what's called the ES contract. It has a $50 value per point per unit. And you can trade as many units as your brokerage account warrants, but let's just talk about 1 unit. You just take $50, the unit value, and times it by however many points we have. So a lot of people trade both systems. So they would have around 111 points. And if you trade 1, you can times 50 by 57.75, or you can times it by 53.50. And that would be your net result, your net income for the month of August. We start over at 0 for September. You can see there's zeros there.